Hello, 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 and welcome. Welcome back. It is Friday, it is almost the weekend, and we're going to be crafting again. We're going to be finishing off the rings that we were working on in the last stream. Well, I say finishing off, we're going to be priming. We're going to be priming, maybe a bit of painting, and we'll also be detangling a wig, which should be all kinds of fun. So that's what we're up to today. How is everybody doing? I hope we're having a good Friday. What do we got? We have apparently I have a kettle, not kettle. What's this? A teapot. I have a teapot, but nothing to put it in. So that could get interesting. We might have to run upstairs very briefly, but that's okay. To be fair, it is too warm to drink currently, so I don't think we're at any major loss immediately. But yeah. That's where we're at. We're on what are we on? We're on pumpkin spice. For some reason, I've been like very much embracing the autumnal mood a little bit ahead of time this year. So we're on pumpkin spice, and it's like a what is it? It's just like a regular breakfast tea, but with pumpkin kind of spice stuff in it, and it's pretty good. I quite like it. I've had it for almost a year now, because I think I got it in like October last year, so yeah, that's like properly snuck on for me. But yeah, since we are finally in September, and I say finally, it's not so much finally as much as how is it already September? I think is probably more accurate. It's just like what? How did this happen? Absolutely ridiculous. But yes, time flying by. So yeah, I think this week is when kind of, well, academia starts back up again. People back to school, back to college, or I was going to say work, which I guess technically, yeah, if you're a lecturer and all that, you're kind of back to teaching anyway. All happening. I was actually thinking of investing in an academic diary, because a lot of the kind of work that I do is very close to academia. And like for some reason in my head, that's because I've been in academia, or I guess more accurately, doing a course, being at university for so long. It kind of just feels natural. It's like, oh yeah, the year starts in September, of course. Why would it not? So yeah, there's a strong temptation to get like a proper academic diary and just like this is my life. I will never escape. But it's all good. Right. Okay. So what we're doing currently, we're doing a bit of priming with some PVA glue that will just give something extra for our paint to grip onto. I'm not super worried about making these like incredibly well primed, if only because Warbler is, I think, and compared to foam certainly, it's a lot more forgiving in terms of priming and all of that good stuff. Paint doesn't have too hard a time sticking to it, I guess because it's already kind of a little bit gluey by its sort of nature. But yeah, if we give it just a little extra helping hand, and it's ever so slightly smooths it out a little bit, where Warbler can be like a little bit bumpy sometimes. So yeah. Oh, pardon me. So yeah, that's what we're going to work on. We're going to prime these up. I think my goal for today is to make sure that I've got a good base coat of black paint to go on these after they've been primed, so then I can just very quickly add some silver, which will probably be off stream depending on how long it takes for these to dry, but I have some spray paint that I think will work quite well, or at least I used it on the brooch, and that was with like almost no primer or anything. So yeah, I think it should be fine. I want to slightly touch up because there was a couple of spots that I noticed that I either missed or it's rubbed off. So yeah, that's where we're at. and then detangling a wig, which could either take no time at all, or it could take a very long time, because I do not have my usual materials of mane and tail to help with that detangling process. So it could get a little bit interesting. I think it will be okay. I think it might take a little longer than I'd like, but I'm kind of prepared for that already. Yeah, detangling wigs, all kinds of fun. That's one of the joys, especially of like an elvish character like this with super long hair. You just gotta embrace the wigs and the wig tangle. Pretty much there. I'm trying to decide if I want to... So I did do a spray paint on this ring already, and it's supposed to be more of a gold, but it's ended up being quite bronzy. So I'm wondering if we maybe employ a little bit of like the gold... I know we've got some gold rub and buff somewhere. I'm wondering if maybe we employ a bit of that just to brighten up that ring a little bit. But I also find it interesting. So we know that Thranduil is an absolute style icon, right? There's no disputing he is a style icon. But I've gotten really into fashion sort of reels and TikToks recently, where people sort of talk about, well, I'd say less fashion, more style. And one of their things is like, don't mix your metals. Always make sure that all your accessories are the same kind of metal. And so mixing the silver and the gold, I'm like, oh no, this is a fashion faux pas. What's going on, Thranduil? You're better than this. Which, yeah, for some reason that's just the thought of that has really tickled me. Although to be fair, I guess as an elven king, he can kind of do whatever he wants. He doesn't have to play by those fashion rules. He makes the rules. It's at least how I imagine it as well. I've also taken out the gem that was sitting in here previously. So we might even treat ourselves to a little bit of gem casting today, but that would require wearing a respirator, which historically has not been our favourite on stream. If only for the simple reason of it becomes really difficult to hear anything that I'm saying. And so I end up being really quiet, which is not my favourite way to stream, you know? It's quite nice to be able to, you know, just chat and chill without worrying too much. Right, those are primed and ready to go. I'm trying to think. We're gonna leave them alone. I could keep fiddling with them, but I feel like that way lies potential chaos. And I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab. We might go on you might have a very brief time with the chair, or I could leave you in the company of a very, very sweet and floofy boy. Can we get that? Nope. Oop, that's you guys. Hello. There we are. There's a very sweet boy hanging out behind the laptop. So I might leave you in Caesar's company while I go find a coffee cup, and B, there was something else that I was going to grab. What was it? Yeah, I need to grab something to put my tea in. So we'll grab some kind of teacup. And I will also grab the wig head while I'm at it, so that we can start detangling this wig. So yeah, hopefully Caesar won't immediately disappear. I have a sneaking suspicion he might. He might follow me upstairs, but we'll see. For now, he's just being a sweet boy. Can we get a slightly better picture? Oh, good boy. Good boy looking at the camera. Oh, so majestic. Oh, he's such a sweet boy. Yes, he is. Right, I shall be right back. Until then, Caesar, take care of everybody. Be a good boy. Don't walk over the laptop. And I shall be right back. Oh dear. Just pop the wig there. And we also have a wig head that we can grab, and then we just need something to drink tea out of. We did have our excellent teacup the other day, but it is, I did wash it up. We're not a complete scrub. sometimes. Right, there we go. A wig head to keep you all company. And yes, I'm gonna go grab that cup. Be right back. He's facing away from the camera. Just Caesar babysitting the stream. Oh, you heard a rustle and you think it's snacks for you, but it's not snacks for you. No. No, we're going to be in full wig styling. Ooh, sorry, bud. Sorry, just slightly moving the laptop. Yeah, you're all good. You're fine. So yeah, we're going to do a bit of wig styling. So I think this is probably our best camera for it. Yeah, you can't really see. I don't know. Can see. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be our best camera. What we might do, we might pop it a little further over this way. No, we don't want to go this way. Really? Huh. Okay. Well, actually, we'll pop it there. That feels like a nice natural spot where I can still chat and you can see what's going on. So yes, we have our detangling comb ready to go. We don't have the mane and tail, so when we did our test wear of Strandwell, we were visiting friends, and what I've done is I've left the mane and tail at said friend's house. And unfortunately, because they're such a long drive away, it's not the easiest to go pick it up again, and I've not had a chance to order some more. I did look in one of our local supermarkets on the off chance that they might have some of this detangling stuff, and unfortunately they don't. So yeah, and I have a feeling that this process is either going to be very swift or very slow. The closest thing we've got is it's called like hair serum, which is supposed to be for protecting your hair from heat and things, but it also like defrizzes and is like quite moisturizing. So if things get really hairy, pun maybe intended, we might be able to use a little bit of that just to help a little bit. Yeah, this cosplay is also the first time I've realised that I've like properly done a lace front wig. So I have worn a lace front once before for who was it for? It was for Alucard. But that wasn't actually, I didn't actually properly glue it down. So yeah, this one was a whole new world of gluing wigs down and getting that snatched wig, as the cool kids say. But it worked. I think it worked out pretty well. Oh, we've got somebody's actual hair in here, or maybe it's another wig hair. Who knows? Ooh. Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure this is properly secured. Right. So I think what we'll do, we'll turn the wig over here. That's feeling rather loose, but that's okay, I think. wiggling around a lot more than I would like. Yeah, I think we're going to turn the wig to one side, and we're just going to start on one side and work our way around, starting from the bottoms and working our way up. So yeah, I think we're gonna be in for the long haul. Potentially, it might be fine. I think, how long was I wearing this wig? I think for like 4 or 5 hours. So probably about the same as an average con day, really. But I wasn't super active while doing it, but it's still gotten plenty tangled enough. We might have to apply a little bit of heat to it as well, I think, potentially, to straighten out some of the ends. I think we might be okay. We might be okay. So yeah, I think what we'll do, once we've like done a section, we'll sort of pop it off to one side and hope that it continues to remain untangled. I miss not having the mane and tail already. That stuff is absolutely magical. Though it will turn any hard floor, it will turn it into an ice rink, which I guess if that's what you're going for, will be a grand old time. Unfortunately, for most of the time it's just a health and safety hazard, basically. Dear. At which point, I was also wondering. So I think we're going to be styling this for a while, just seeing how long this first little bit is taking. I think we could be here for a little while. At which point, do I switch to like the beauty category? Does wig styling count as beauty? Possibly. I feel safest in makers and crafting. Like I feel like I know where I'm at in that category. But this does feel slightly more hair and beauty than our usual content. Right, I think we'll grab this section. I think we will need to employ a little bit of straightening here and there. That's okay. That's okay. So one thing that I'm quite excited for is the fact that because we've got Rings of Power coming out now, seeing all of everyone's kind of new Lord of the Rings stroke The Hobbit stroke Rings of Power cosplays, I think it's going to be a good show for that. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. Right. Oh, this section was okay. Well, maybe it won't take us too long then. But basically, this wig is going to be stationed on this stand until tomorrow, when we get to put it on and tangle it up good and proper all over again while at a con. Which, yeah, should be good fun. And then hopefully getting some good pictures afterwards. And hopefully the wig won't be super tangled by that point. I should really, actually, I've just realised I should probably look to see if I can get some next day delivery stuff. I wonder if I would be able to get, I think it's probably too late in the day here to, well, at least to get it in time for the con tomorrow, especially because we'll be doing a very early stream tomorrow for getting into cosplay, which I'm super looking forward to. I think that should be fun. It's been a while since we've done a Let's Get Into Cosplay, because we never did one for Vaporeon, probably for good reason, because that would be a long haul. It would be a long time to get into Vaporeon, just because the prosthetics take so long. Like TwitchCon was a time. Like there was, I think we had like 5 hours before judging, and like I just about made it. Like I definitely wasn't rushing, but yeah, it took a long old time. Right, well, pleasingly, this section feels pretty okay actually as well. That's quite good. Big fan of that. I think we can maybe potentially start rotating the wig, maybe just a little bit. Although these kind of sections that go under, close to the neck, I think these are going to be quite tangled. Maury! Oh hi! Oh hi there! How is it going? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good Friday. It was fun to chat earlier. Both of us hanging out in Feathered Phoenix's stream. How is it going? I hope you're having a good Friday. Yeah, it definitely seems like we've got all the exciting things happening for Ornstein. And in that kind of vein, so I was thinking, potentially, depending on how long it took for us to achieve all of our goals today, we might, and it's a very unlikely might, but we might actually start patterning some bits for Gwendolyn. Because once the rings are done and the wig is done, I think that's about as much work as I'm going to really put into Thranduil at this point. Or at least for a little while. Or at least that I could do today. So yeah. That jumper kind of makes me think you should be a presenter in an old style kids show teaching arts and crafts. It is very that or like some kind of like Sesame Street-esque thing of being like, oh, what level are we on today, kids? that's kind of the vibe. Also, Unicorn, hello, welcome. How's it going? Yay, Dark Souls boss buddies. Yes, I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing really good. We're finishing up. So we're doing a little bit of wig detangling at the moment, which I apologise is probably not the most riveting thing to watch, but it needs doing, and it's part of the fun stuff that comes with cosplay, especially for characters like Thranduil. I love this costume. Oh, thank you. I'm already a big fan of this cosplay. Like, I wanted it to be like the nice comfort cosplay that I could just whip out anytime. And yeah, we took it for a test run last weekend, and it was like, yes, this has lived up to all of my hopes and dreams. Patches! Hello! Welcome! How's it going? I hope you're having a good Friday. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, we're just finishing up a little bit of well, at the moment we're detangling. We're trying to detangle as much as possible, because this wig, if there's one thing it is good at, it is detangling. Also, oh no, you can't see it, but I'm laying out all of the hair on the desk that we have actually managed to sort out. Who needs comfort clanking noises? It's true. That does make me wonder, actually, how comfortable is like Aries and, well, I would ask about Ornstein, but I feel like Ornstein is maybe a bit too early to comment on comfort level. Oh, we got a hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate, Patches. Speaking of, so we're on, what are we on today? We're on pumpkin spice. We're feeling that autumnal vibe. So we've got pumpkin spice tea, which hopefully will be actually cool enough now to drink. Got rogue hairs everywhere. Right now I'm at an event that helps, oh wow, children with oncological problems, but it rains so bad so there's no one out yet. Oh bless you, hopefully the rain clears up. That sounds amazing. In the sense of like doing things presumably for charity. Aries was pretty okay. Shoulders don't get a bit, yeah, that's very fair. Ornstein is too early to tell, but I'm a bit worried about one thing. That's very fair. I'd be like, what's the one thing? That hydrate goes for everyone here. Drink some water, stay hydrated. Absolutely, yes. Grab your beverages. Oh, it's just a little bit too warm. It's like, it's okay. I'm not like burning my tongue, but it's very close. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the hydrate, Patches. Yeah, I imagine with the armors, one of the things, because it's a lot of weight to kind of put on the shoulders, so I can imagine that's probably why it's so uncomfortable. Oh, are we about to get a Caesar? Hello, buddy. The cat's on the move. I don't know where he's going. We'll see where he ends up. Where are you going, bud? Depending on how much money I can scrape together, I may be starting HRT this year. Amazing! And one of the side effects is muscle loss. The other is my body changing shape. Yeah, that's very fair. That could result in one, wearing and making Ornstein getting a lot more difficult. Yeah, that's very fair. Two, and the bits I have made not fitting properly. Ooh, yeah. That is a tricky one. Yeah, because those hormones, powerful things, powerful stuff, can do the big changes. Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't really considered like the making side of it, but yeah, definitely the kind of sizing and things like that. That could get quite tricky. I guess, is there a certain amount of like wiggle room that you can kind of allow for? Like, would making it maybe a little bit bigger than it needs to be, would that help? Would that help the situation? And then you can kind of, yeah, if you make it too big and then you try and scale it back, anything that requires reshaping is going to be really difficult to do because you don't want to undo all the detail work that you're planning. Yeah, it's a tricky one. Also, Unicorn, if you're still around, have you got any cosplays or fun, crafty things planned? So Maury and I are both planning to enter TwitchCon again, as is Jelly, to be fair, and a few other folks. I can't remember if you had aspirations of doing TwitchCon next year as well, and if so, whether you've got any plans. Yes. Oh, we're also like incredibly behind on shoutouts. Hold on, I'm going to finish this section and we'll do a bunch of shoutouts. Yeah, that's very fair. I'm going to start working out as soon as I start taking the hormones. But hip, arm and shoulder shape is the big problem. Chest shape isn't an issue really because despite what fantasy says, normal breastplates fit over tits. God damn it. And that's how like suddenly developed to a ridiculous degree. That's very fair. Yeah, and to be fair, actually, the shape of Ornstein, from at least what I recall, it does have quite a lot of an allowance in the chest area. So yeah, I feel like you should be probably fine on that front at least. Yeah, I feel like fantasy armor's go-to solution for boobs is just a boob window, right? It's to allow space so they can breathe, right? That's the reason. People have terribly unprotective armor. Right? That's how it works. Oh dear. Yeah, so also on the note of, it's one thing that I've been kind of wondering about for Gwendolyn, as to whether to do boob or not is basically the question. Allow space so they can get stabbed. Exactly, yeah. Allow space so they can get properly injured. Otherwise, you know, it wouldn't be fair to everyone else, would it? If they can get stabbed. I mean, I have some spare tits I can lend you. I mean, so the question is, so here's a little deep dive into some koi psychology. So yeah, and I've not really talked about gender stuff too much beyond being like, hello, non-binary, here before, but I'm not super comfortable with being like, well, I'm like reasonably masculine presenting most of the time, and that's like generally how I get gendered by strangers, and like that's absolutely fine because, you know, that's the world we live in. People do and assume, and they usually assume I'm masculine, which is fine. Like, we've spent a lot of time and effort getting it to that point, you know. So then to do a cosplay like Gwendolyn, which is ostensibly like a male character but very femme presenting, including having boobs, is like, am I comfortable with this? I'm not sure. So yeah, a little quick, deep-ish, but not too deep. But yeah, spare tits, just yeah, having them lying around. Why not? Why not? That's my current like questioning, because we need to do some patterning for Gwendolyn, which means patterning out the dress to fit whatever shape we're gonna aspire to be, and like for accuracy, it would be including boobs. So we probably will. I say we. I will. We the stream. But yes, there is a reason I'm going to be wearing the girliest fucking makeup I can manage under the Ornstein helmet. Exactly. Like, I feel like that's going to be such a good reveal. Like, I feel like this TwitchCon, assuming that everyone that I know is entering actually gets in, I think this is going to be a strong year for reveals. Because I know Ottilie is planning a reveal, Jelly's planning a reveal, you've got a reveal. Like, everyone's doing reveals. 2023, year of reveals. So yeah, I think it could be fun. Because if they put my pronouns again, I'm whipping that shit off on stage. Exactly. Yeah, so this was something, like, so I remember in the organisation kind of stage being like, hey, is there going to be any facility for displaying pronouns? Because, I know I'm not the only person that uses at least they, them. Would that be a thing? And they were like, oh yeah, well, they were like, we'll see what we can do, but we'll make sure none of the presenters mess that up. Which I think is a nice sentiment, but the reality is, like, people will just kind of do and assume as they're kind of speaking in the moment, which can be a bit frustrating. So yeah, I don't think I got misgendered, but yeah. To be fair, it wasn't the presenters, it was the writers. Oh no. Whoever compiled the writing, yeah. So I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember, because I think a lot of, at least from what I recall, the writing was stuff that we kind of submitted, but there's always, I think, lots of bits that they kind of add. They even said my character from was oh wait, what? Oh no, oh wait, yes. I think I do remember that. It's like, well, I can see how they got to God of War, but that's not the game. Which is really frustrating, because I can imagine fans of God of War, the game, being like, who's this? What's going on? I'm like, well, close enough, I guess, but not really. They also mess up Elephant's character as well. I say, yeah, I think there were lots of little bits and pieces. I feel like it's the kind of thing that probably everyone would have benefited from having maybe a rehearsal, which I don't know if that was maybe the original plan, and then everything kind of overran a bit, so it was just like, well, we'll just go for it, it'll be fine. But it feels like the kind of thing that maybe just a quick rehearsal to be like, right, this is what's up, this is what is going to be said, so at least people know in advance. There was meant to be a rehearsal. Yeah, I think there was one scheduled. It just didn't quite materialise. So it was like, right, go stand on that spot, walk there, go. I don't know if I'm saying too much behind the scenes. I don't think any of this is really uncommon knowledge. But yeah, I guess it'll be really interesting to see how much things change or not from this year to next. Judging starting late, yeah. Something happened, I don't know what. Oh, we got a stretch. Thank you, Patches. Taking care of everyone. As I assumed before, everyone, let's all get in on the stretch. I'm trying to think what's good stretch movements. I'm quite bad for like shoulders. So I'm thinking maybe we go for, I'm trying to remember. We'll go up and we'll do a little lean to one side. And lean to the other side. Oh yeah, I could definitely feel that. It's not getting my shoulders so much, so what we'll do, we'll take banana and flip it back. And we'll do one side, and back, and the other side. Yep, definitely needed that. Thank you, Patches. I know, because I was standing outside the room getting more and more stressed. Oh, of course, yeah, because you were first. This goes for everyone. Yeah, exactly. Is there another multiverse where I become a gym instructor and teach yoga and things? Be like, just remembering whatever I've picked up from Les Mills' online courses or online workouts, I think. Yeah. See, I think I was okay with it running a little bit late because I was like, this gives me more time to do my makeup. But also, especially when you're first and you're just like, I just wanted to get it done, that's quite stressful. It's not the one. Maybe that's what you can do on the kids show. I can do stretching, yeah. I don't think, is the alphabet cardigan, is it suitable for workouts? Oh my gosh, Marianne! Hello, welcome! Oh my gosh, Raid! Hello! Welcome! How is it going? Hello everybody! Welcome. How was your stream? What were you working on? I think I saw briefly you come online and I was like, it's working at the same time, so I didn't check in. But how is it going? Welcome. Thank you so much for popping by. My notifications apparently not working. That's a shame. But hello. Welcome in everybody. I hope you're having a good Friday. We're having a very chill detangling day at the moment. We've got a long wig that is obscuring most of the screen, but you can see we've got the brush sections. We've got a little ways to go. So yeah, that's what we're working on. Hello, yes, hellos. How is it going? How is your stream? What was going on? And yeah, welcome everybody. If you're new here, we do cosplays. We're currently discussing cosplay. Actually, we've been discussing TwitchCon and doing competitive cosplay. Good. I'm very glad to that. We're doing okay. We're doing pretty good. It was amazing. I had a pretty big raid, so now I'm giving all these amazing people to you. Take good care of them. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much for trusting me with your audience. Hello. And yes, very welcome, and thank you so much. If you do need to head off and do that post-stream aftercare, all of that good stuff, please don't feel like you need to keep chatting. Oh, we got another hydrate. Thank you, Patches, for the hydrate. But yeah, welcome everybody. We do cosplay here. We're currently working on Thranduil. And yeah, we're just actually pretty much at the end of detangling the wig, actually. That's nice. Well, that was loads quicker than I thought it was going to be, but I can see loads of tangly bits here, so we might rearrange this slightly. So many people here. Make sure to stay hydrated. Yep, exactly. Thank you, Patches, for the hydrate. I'm currently on pumpkin spice tea. We're feeling a little bit of like an autumnal vibe. We're just getting into that mood. I can say a little. Bless you. Yeah, I know how it is sometimes with finishing streams, and you're like, oh, I really just want a snack, but I want to chat and hang out. But yes, it's very, very appreciative. So yeah, what were you working on? I assume. Oh, hold on. Where are my manners? Also, shout outs for Roll Marianne, who does the cosplays, is making some cool stuff. I assume. I think I saw. Was it Luna that you were working on? There we are. Shoutouts for Roll Marianne. Making and crafting. Yes, it was. It was making and crafting. I did not hallucinate. I think I saw the title. Oh my gosh, duct tape! Thank you so much for the subscribe. I don't know what's happened to my notifications. All my alerts are like, goodbye. What's going on? Also, duct tape, welcome. How is it going? Oh, cat's on the move. We're being kept company by our sweet furry bean. I'm going to attempt to set the keyboard aside and just watch and look. That's very fair. We'll see how long I can go before I pick up again. That is me every time. I'm like, oh, I'll just lurk in this person's stream and do some work at the same time. And then I'm like, oh, but I want to chat. We were doing a Demon Luna. Ooh. I'll say yes, hello, duct tape. Oh, he's a big yawn. Yeah, we have a sweet bean. This is Caesar. He's been a poorly boy recently. He's doing better. So he's just chatting. I mean, He's not really chatting, he's just chilling. I'm meant to be working on jewellery right now. I've been chatting too much. Are these your little like kind of arrow tip pendants, Maury? Is that what you've been working on? By the way, I don't see a bot in your viewers list. That's probably why notifications aren't going off. You use Stream Elements. Ooh. I do use... What do I use? Yeah, I do use Stream Elements notifications, but I'm on OBS. Shall we do a quick troubleshoot? See what's going on. Stream Elements, are you alive? Are you okay? Let's have a look. A pretty cat boy, exactly. He is king of this house. He's very much in charge. Right, what's going on, Stream Elements? Why aren't you showing me my things? Because I would like the things, please. Speaking of, does anyone know what happened to the pin channels feature? I really liked it. Is this the like pinning your favorite channels on Twitch, or is this our pin redeem? Because it has been a while since we've done that. Look at your dashboard. Yeah, let's have a my alert box. What have we got in here? Also, I think I have my dashboard open. How are we doing? Sometimes all it takes. Other times you may need to reauthorize the token. Yeah, I'm wondering if it might be something like that. Maybe. Oh my gosh! Also, on the things that I've missed, Elygion33, thank you so much for the follow, and also True Dark OG, True Dark Dog. There we go. Thank you so much for the follows. Apologies that those didn't pop up. Favorite channels one. Yeah, I don't know, because I think I saw something about this recently as well, where I was like, oh, like somebody that I have pinned wasn't appearing, and I was like, hello. what's going on? Right, let's do a quick test thing. Okay, alert has been sent. Where have we lost? Interesting. Okay. Let me... Yeah, yeah, I think we might need to reauthorize something because it's not happening. It's not having it. Yeah, okay. Well, if there's anything that I'm missing, please let me know. I think something's gone wrong with my alerts because even my like Twitch activity panel is like not showing the things that it should be, which is very odd. It's very strange. And we're not filtering anything, so like what's going on? I'm just doing like a little bit of clicking around. Apologies. Normally we don't have so many technical issues, or it could be fair. It could be sabotage courtesy of the laptop, because it is rather good at sabotaging things. Hoping for an everything at once occurrence. Oh my gosh, yeah, all of the notifications. All of them, all at the same time. How did you try it? Because I use a special site created by another streamer which allows you to add highlights to your favourite channels. Ooh, it also shows a lot more info than a little bit on the Twitch side, especially great for choosing a raid target. In fact, it's called Raid Finder. Ah, I think I've heard of Raid Finder before. I think I've definitely, that sounds familiar. Moobot is showing in the viewers list. Okay, so I mean we should have Nightbot, but Nightbot has also been very quiet. Huh. We're just having issues with bots. I can share the URL here if permitted. Yes, we do in fact permit links. Oh, so Nightbot has suddenly appeared. Speak of the Nightbot and Nightbot appears. Maybe we just lost things. I was going to say, like, somebody do something to see if we get a notification. But I'm not sure that's how that's going to work. Sweet, thank you. I'm going to copy a link to that. Because that does sound like an excellent resource. Thank you so much, person in the mirror. Also, 10 out of 10 username. Right, where am I going to put this? I'm going to put this. I presume it probably requires some kind of login. I shall just pop that there for a moment. Boop, 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 boop. So yeah, yes, it does require login. Feel free to call me Mirror. Nice. Roswell has created a number of really great streamer tools. Ooh. Well, now that it's on my radar, we shall definitely be investigating. And I say, cool, good to know, Mirror. Right, I think we might be done with detangling. I was fully expecting this to take a lot longer than it has, but we're looking pretty silky smooth actually at this point. I mean, it's not gonna. Oh, I say that and immediately spot a massive tangle. Ooh, there we go. Okay, yeah, no, I lied. We're not completely done. We're mostly done, but not completely. There are a couple of sneaky tangles. I just want to nip in the bud before they get too out of hand. Does this work? No, it doesn't. Oh, I'm so sorry. Bless you, thank you. I'm assuming that was supposed to be 10 bits. I assume. I guess that's a no. I'm so sorry. But thank you so much. Okay. Streamlabs. Stream elements. What's going on? Where's my things? Very strange. I mean, I guess I could reset it up. Maybe, I think I can do that. Because it's a little bit sad when you want to be like, woo, things are happening. And you can't see anything. It's like, it's not the one. It's not the one. Right. There we are. Right, okay, we have wig. Wig is nice and smooth now. I think for real this time. So that immediately spots new tangles. I think that's the only thing about synthetic wigs, it does like to tangle. Well, I hope you get the stream sorted out today. Attempt number 2, set the keyboard down. To set the keyboard down. Oh, bless you. Yeah. No, if you need to go lurk, please do. We very much appreciate the lurks. And yeah. Right, okay, we have a lovely silky smooth wig which we can set to one side, and hopefully we have some rings that we can now get to priming. Should be quite it. Oh no, to doing a base coat actually is what we're going to do. I also like that Thranduil has a little fairy star at the top of his head. Yeah, it's such style. Such style. Do you not know the king of the elves loves fancy headwear, fancy hair accessories? So silly. But yes, very fabulous. There's something about just wearing this wig that just feels very fabulous, like immediately, like without even wearing the rest of the cosplay. I'm just like, yes. I can like fully see like the whole like drag thing of like once you get into costume and into character, it's just like you're just feeling the sass. Insert Tinkerbell noise. You know what? It is kind of that, isn't it? Right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see. We're gonna try out. It's not fully the same, but we're gonna try out a little wig hack that I came across somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. But basically preserving especially long wigs to stop them getting like super tangled. And basically I'm using a wig cap that has it's kind of like the mesh, very similar to the mesh that you get like with that comes like with the wig, if that makes sense. Which I realise none of you can actually see at the moment, so I'll grab the portable camera. It's not quite working as well as I'd hoped. I don't think it's got quite enough stretch in it, but at least it will keep the hair at least a little bit contained. Oh, we have a Caesar. Caesar's on the move. He's on the move, making himself at home on the desk. You alright, buddy? You can't have the tea. The tea's not for you. Hey, bud. Where are you off to? Yeah, we're doing a roam. Yeah, actually, we might be able to. Yeah, we can show it there. Whoop. So yeah, basically, the idea is that you kind of stretch the netting over it. It's not got quite enough stretch, or at least it returns to a certain shape. So we will just leave that as it is for now. But hopefully that might stop it detangling at least a little bit. It might introduce more tangles. I guess we'll find out. I will report back tomorrow. Speaking of, tomorrow we are going to have a very early stream to get into this cosplay. So that should be really fun. Yeah, Romero, what bits were you working on with Demon Luna? I'm imagining there will be like some horns involved or something like this. Sorry, I'm just going to sort out I'm going to see if I can really quickly sort out the sort out the alert situation on the off chance. Right, alerts are there. What's going on? Right. That may work. It might not work. I guess we'll find out. We've reset a token, so